Video 14, Single Citation Matcher. What does the Single Citation Matcher mean and what does it do for us? The name indicates that it matches citations, but specifically a single citation. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Let's say you went to a conference, you attended a presentation where this was a slide where there was a figure. The presenter said he or she took this figure from this particular resource. Now you can see that this citation is incomplete. It has the author and it says et al. That means there are more authors. It gives a partial title and it says it was published in 2014. Now, seeing the contents of this figure, which is about actual observed and predicted values of malaria cases, the figure is interesting with all the details and you want to actually read this article. How do you get to this? Here we are with our incomplete reference. Yes, you could do a generic search engine search, but you might get a lot of results and again, it could be difficult to find out the original one. What can we do in PubMed? In PubMed, we have a link called Single Citation Matcher, which will match your incomplete citation to the full one. Let's see how it does this. When we click this link, this is the page we come to. On top, it says PubMed Single Citation Matcher. Use this tool to find PubMed citations. On top, I'm going to put down our incomplete citation. Okay, so we can put in these columns whatever we know. So let's say we have the author Kumar V, one author. We feed that into the box that says author name. Forecasting malaria, we put it in the box that says title words, 2014 in date. So we don't have the rest of the details and we want PubMed to match it for us. We click search, PubMed, let's see what it does. Here we can see something. It has done a search using the search terms and tags the way we learned much earlier. 2014, publication date, and Kumar V, author, and forecasting malaria. You notice that it hasn't tagged forecasting malaria with title. This is because sometimes in incomplete citations, people tend to put synonyms or some other near words or wrong spellings as well. So if we tag it with TI, it will look for exactly those words and characters. Untagged, it will search for synonyms as well. In this case, once it has done this search, we've got one single citation. It has matched it. And you can see all the things match. Kumar V is the first author. The title begins with forecasting malaria and it is published in 2014. So it takes as little as about 15 seconds to match a citation most of the times. Having found this, and right at the bottom you can see it's a free article. Suppose we manage to read the article and want to cite it. Let's do a quick recall. We can change the abstract display to summary text. When we do that, the page refreshes and we have it in a format in which we can cite this article as well. So this is what people feel after learning all these different tools and tips and tricks in PubMed. Having learned this, let's do a couple of exercises online. The first one we are going to do is this one. We have the author, we have the partial title, the volume, the year, volume number and page number. After the year, you'll always see a semicolon. After the volume number, you'll see a colon. If there was an issue number, that would be in round brackets between the volume and page number. So this is the way we identify which number goes into which box. Let's go to the PubMed page. So we are here and we click Single Citation Matcher. Clicking that, we reach this page. So let me go back to the PowerPoint to check the reference again. Williamson J. Airway Compliance 2013 187 108. So author. So as I type, I get what is called the drop down or the auto suggest. I choose Williamson J. Title words were airway compliance. Then year was 2013, volume 187, page 103. I'm going to go back, check it once again. Williamson J. Airway Compliance 2013 187 108. Okay, here I typed 103, I make it 108. I have this much, I don't have the journal name. Let's see which journal it is from. I click search. So here we are, it's American Journal Respiratory Care Medicine. If I need to cite this, I again change it to summary text. And here we are with all details. Okay, so let's go back. Go back to the single citation matcher, clear the form. I'm going back to the PowerPoint to choose another example. So here we have the name of the journal and volume, issue and page. I'm going to show you a trick here. Without typing the name of the journal, I'm only going to use the numbers which are 2012 14 763. 2012 volume 14 page 763 and I click search. This time I have 4 results. You can see the very first one is from Israel Medical Association journal. None of the others is from that journal. So that is the one that I need the whole reference for. I could select this display summary text and I have it all with me. Okay. So very often just typing the year, volume and page, because the probability of these three coming together is as rare as this. So very often that alone works to match a citation. Let's go back and do a last example. This one, we have the full citation. Let's see how we retrieve this. It's Thackeray R, a plea for fair pricing of vaccines, Indian Journal of Pediatrics. I think we'll have to come back and forth. So let's go there. I went to the home page, clicked single citation matcher. So I choose Thackeray R, then a plea for fair pricing of vaccines, Indian Journal of Pediatrics. I'll come to that much. So even if I type half the title, it's good enough. Journal is Indian Journal of Pediatrics. So I get the drop down or the auto suggest. Okay. I'm going back to get the numbers. 2017 54602. 2017 54602. 602. So I put in everything, I click search, and here I get nothing. So I could go back and tweak the search a little, but if I take the same logic that we did earlier, or no, let me go back and put in only the numbers, which is 2017, 54, and 602. What I'm trying to do is keeping minimum conditions. Let me search this. So we've got three results. Let's go with Thackeray. So the journal was Indian Pediatrics and not Indian Journal of Pediatrics. Obviously, whoever typed in these citations in maybe a cross reference of a journal made a mistake. They are used to both titles and in some thought typed it as Indian Journal of Pediatrics. These kinds of mistakes happen. It is up to us to do a little trial and error with the single citation matcher and try different combinations till we reach this. You can see here everything else matches. It was only the journal which was wrong. Sometimes it could be the volume number which is wrong, sometimes the year. So you'll have to try different permutations, combinations in such cases. So it's obviously not too difficult. Most of the times it works easily. Let's just go back and I'll do a recap. The single citation matcher link is on the PubMed homepage in the lower half in the middle column. Once you come in, you just need to put in the details you know. Very often, it's enough to just try with the year, volume, and page number. So, message to you is every time that you're submitting an article to a journal or your thesis, make sure that if you have any doubts about the correctness of your citation, run it through the single citation matcher once. If you're reviewing an article and seeing the list of cross references, do a random check of some of them to make sure that whoever submitted that article has put in correct references. And of course, sometimes you might find a suspicious citation because you might find a journal title which doesn't sound right. And there are several instances of such made up references. So the way to check it out is through the single citation matcher. Of course, there's one issue here which we must remember. In PubMed, you're only going to be able to verify all the PubMed journals, that is the Medline and not non-Medline journals, and not journals that don't belong in the PubMed database at all, or a lot of the clinical books and all that which don't fit in the PubMed database. So thank you for this and do remember to use this tool as often as needed.